No normal person would think that like one day you're living it up in the summer and then the next year laying in a hospital bed. That's kind of what it was for me, and so it's been like really humbling, kind of life-changing, honestly.
15-year-old Korbin Hornbacher says he's grateful to be alive after sustaining serious burns in an accident in August.
40% of his body sustained full thickness, so going through the top layer of the skin, the middle layer of the skin, down to the very underlying layers of skin, so a very severe injury.
With such an extensive injury comes a lengthy and often painful recovery process. Spending 3 months in the intensive care unit at CHI Health St. Elizabeth, Korbin then came to Madonna Rehabilitation Hospital's specialized pediatric burn rehabilitation program.
My leg mobility was completely gone and my arm mobility was completely gone. So relearning how to walk, relearning how to use all your body parts, and like starting fresh like a baby.
He's still growing, his body is maturing, so we have to take that into consideration with his injury. And then there's a whole host of what we call systemic, so even though the skin is injured, because of the size and severity of injury, it can affect kidney function, lung function, cardiac function, digestion.
As he got stronger and more confident with his wound care, Korbin transitioned to outpatient therapy, where the focus was getting him back to being a kid.
He was very involved in activities at home before all of this, so getting back to those things was really important to them. He doesn't like to sit around. So to get back to driving, get back to playing baseball, and get back to school. He has his permit, so he wants to get ready to take his driver's test. So he used the driving simulator a little bit.
Next intersection, turn left.
Korbin is a very fun and unique patient because of his approach to his injury. He used humor as a coping mechanism. He had strategies to cope with pain so that it didn't become a barrier or limitation to him in achieving his goals.
You don't have a time machine, you can't travel back and fix it. So it happened. There's no point in looking at it in a bad way. Just look at it in a good way. See what you can do to make it a good thing.
Korbin is doing just that, using what he's learned in his own journey to help others.
Well, I've always thought of becoming a doctor, like it's always been in the back of my head. Now I might become a burn doctor because I've got that experience. I actually know what's going on now. Not a lot of people get burnt, and the people who do get burnt, I feel like people like that just don't have a voice, and I feel like I could be that voice for someone else that just doesn't have that voice.